Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about the difference between state board, CBSE and ICSE boards. So basically when we're looking at this, in India we have three different boards mainly, and we are going to be talking about what all are the main things which has to be covered. When we are looking at the topic of state board, it's going to be totally whatever you study, it's going to be totally theoretical. You just have to memorize everything that's in the book, and your exercise questions, your book back questions will be exactly appearing in your exam papers, because like everything you study from your book is exactly what's going to be there in your exam paper too, because the same thing what you're going to be studying now is the same thing which you are going to be seeing in your exam paper. You just have to memorize blindly whatever is given in your book, and that's up for state board. And when we come to the case of CBSE is not that. You just have to do application based questions, theoretical based questions, practical based questions, and all three of these factors will be there. So when we are talking about CBSE board, it is very important to know that whatever you're studying in the book will not be there in the question paper. So it's going to be totally different. Whatever they're going to be asking is going to be twisted and turned. It's going to be application based questions. Whatever knowledge that you gain from reading your textbook, you have to be applying that. You have to think what formula has to be used here, or maybe formula, identity, or anything which has to be used in a particular question. You have to see the question, you have to examine it, and you have to be implying whatever you're studying in it. And that is really important when it comes to the board of CBSE. And one main thing is that you have to be studying your NCERT textbooks. Your NCERT textbooks are the base for whatever you study, like for whatever, in whichever board you are. It's a standard thing to study after your 9th grade. Till 9th grade, state board will have different books. Every school in ICSE they don't basically have a standard book, but reading NCERT will be great for all the three boards. It's going to keep you somewhat advanced in the level of your examination. So the third board is ICSE, and ICSE is totally different. People, they're going to be asking different questions which has nothing to do with the book. You have to think. Every question is going to be different. Whatever your study is not going to be there. Not even a bit of that is going to be there. You have to think, you have to process. This is going to be hard. But CBSE and ICSE are going to be somewhat similar, but they'll be a lot more challenging when it comes to ICSE. So how do you prepare? That's your question. Let me just tell you guys. And CBSE, it's just NCERT. If you just read your NCERT textbook and go, you'll be having questions from that. And for state board, it's the same thing. You'll be getting books from your TN state syllabus, or whatever state you are from. But when it comes to state syllabus, when it comes to metric syllabus, it's going to be exactly the same thing what you study from the book. So that's it for all of these three books. I told you what's the difference. You have to plan accordingly, and this is the way how you can score marks. Thank you. Bye. See you later. But guys, remember, whatever board you're from, you have to be putting effort, somewhat effort. If it's not put, you cannot get marks. It's not that ICSE is the hardest or state board is the easiest. They're just different. That's it. You have to be focusing and putting a lot of effort on whatever board you are from.